Hi guys, there's that TikTok creator. Hi guys. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Excuse me, welcome back. I think I want to do the 30-day challenge. I know people do it on specific days or during specific times, but for me it's a token or it's a push to be consistent, because as part of the things I'm doing better in 2025 is, am I the only one who's like disorientated? Like, I'm going to is it February or March? P10. That's a collab. So it's part of my journey or my push to be consistent, because I'm one of those people who start things and don't finish them. So it's me to myself. I want to be consistent. I want to do things and finish them. So I think I'm gonna do a 30-day post. I hope I'll make it. Just shambe. Okay, so let's be serious. Okay, so as the title of my video, if I were starting all over the year 2025, we are already in February. Some of us have fallen from the new year, new me wagon. So this is me papama. Okay, yeah, so let's get into it. So I'll be sharing a few things that I will be doing all over. Some are new, some I've never done, some I did last year, but I'll be sharing a few tips, and they are not in any order of importance. But yeah, but number one, this is where I would start. I'm starting afresh. I'm not even waiting for Monday. I'm not even waiting for January. I'm not 2026. I'm not even waiting for the first Monday of the month. Right now I'm deciding to start afresh. This is what I'll do, and this is from me personally, and also it's from my professional advice. So yeah, okay, so the first thing that I would do if I was starting afresh and setting myself up for winning, one thing I would do is do a life audit. I would write down all the areas of my life that I feel like need some revamping, and I'll do what is I'll write what is missing and what I can improve, and be honest. I'll do a life audit, write everything: relationships, finances, career, wara. I'll write that. And then after doing the life audits, the next thing I'll do is I'll create systems. One of the concepts I learned last year was that sometimes setting goals sets us up for failure. So instead you should have systems. So systems are actions, habits, routines that you would adopt that move you closer to your goals. So let's say my goal is to lose 10 kg in 3 months. So my system would be walking maybe 10,000 steps daily, eating maybe 1 meal a day, etc., depending on what I want. And maybe if I were to try and simplify it, I would do a 7-day challenge, and then after 7 days I reevaluate and then see where I need to change and see where I'm doing good and continue. I think breaking things into like shorter durations help us, because if you are gonna say I'm going to do a 75 hard, and when usahlula ukudayetha iviki, my friend, you need to be honest. We need to be honest. You won't survive. So maybe try and break things into like shorter durations, and say for the next 7 days I'm going to be walking for 5,000 steps, or I'll be running for maybe 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers. Do what works for you, but do something. Yenza boss. Okay, so and then after that, now I have systems. And show up for yourself. Show up, because no one is going to do it. No one is coming to save you. No one is coming to change your life. So life audits, create systems, and show up. Those are like my three top things. And then also what I also learned is that most of us have no trust in ourselves. Our bodies or our minds don't trust us, because we always say, you know what, I'm gonna start working on this project, and then you don't do it. The more you say you will do things and you don't start them and finish them, the more your inner child or your mind stops trusting you. So whenever you say you are going to do something, you'll self-sabotage, you'll procrastinate, and you'll end up not doing those things. So start small. Rebuild your trust with yourself. If there are certain things that you had said you were going to do, start with them. Like in my cupboard, okay, fortunately for me, mine is neat, But if you have things that you've been like pushing back, start with them. If you said you were going to move around things in your space, and that also helps with like removing stuck energy, do it now. So like pause this video also. Pause. Humble cock. If there are dishes, do it. If there's someone you said you were going to cut off, do it now. Because those things that we think are like, ah man, they matter because they contribute into our self-trust. So if you don't have self-trust, I shame. Uzohlezi uqala izinto uyishiya yilenga, and mina I don't know how many half-cooked projects that I have, but I'm so proud of myself because there's so many of them that I've like tried and pushed. So yeah, even this YouTube thing is one of those it's one of those half-cooked, because like I said in the previous video, I used to have a baking channel, but it didn't even take off because I felt overwhelmed in Hlape, and also some of us have a fear of actually starting something and it does do well. So yeah, that's a story for another day. But rebuild your self-trust. Some of us, you need to set that appointment with your therapist, psychologist. Set that appointment and really talk things through. So if you say, if you've been saying, I'm gonna book that therapy session, I'm gonna book that therapy session, and you are not doing it, believe you me, anything that you are trying to do that is meant to move your life forward will end up not working, because there are certain issues that you need to address and iron out before you move to like bigger things. So yeah, work and also find someone, or even Google. There's so many resources on YouTube, TikTok. Find resources about regulating your central nervous system, because some of us, we find ourselves self-sabotaging, we find ourselves procrastinating because our CNS is not regulated. So if you are someone who's wanting to change your life, you have to have your body and mind working together. The other one can't be pulling that other side, and the other one can't be, they need to be in sync. Yeah, so there's a lot, but if I do remember other things, I'll come back and share. But yeah, let's try Zameni. And also I'll do breath work. It's part of the regulation of the central nervous system. I'll do meditation, journaling, and maybe shadow work. But yeah, and for those who say, oh, I mean, I can't pay that amount, we life coach. By the way, I'm a life coach. I'm a coaching sessions, hit me up. I'm still gonna share my details. So if you are someone who says I can't pay that amount, just know that you are going to pay with your time, because there's a lot of information on TikTok, YouTube, Google, wherever that is free, but it will require you to pay with your time, because it's going to take you a very long time to find what works for you. And if you don't have time but have money, I'll suggest that you pay someone to help put things into perspective. It will help you a lot. But okay, now you at the end of the day need to do what works for you. So yeah, happy 2025. I wish you the best. I also wish myself the best. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye.